3, 2, 1. All right, clap.
Yeah, I'd say that was a 6 out of 10.
I would have given it a 7, but thank you.
You're not the one marking them, are you?
I'd say it was the
Nor am
fourth
I.
best clap of the week. It's fine. It's fine.
Should we get to it?
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. If you're here, just fucking tap the table. Hello.
Oh, hello.
I'm Kate Butch.
And I'm Caitlin Powell.
And this is Queers Gone By, the podcast where we talk about nostalgic film, TV. Nostalgic? Oh, it's so nostalgic.
Oh, it's so nostalgic.
Oh, we talk about nostalgic film, TV, and by hook or by crook, come hell or high water, RuPaul's Drag Race UK, and try to work out if that's what made us walk the runway one last time.
Oh, she's ever so good, isn't she?
R.I.P.
R.I.P.
She's not dead.
R.I.P. to
Yet.
a real... Oh. What you got planned?
You'll see.
Okay. R.I.P. to Banksy.
Banks, a real one.
A real one. A true legend. Lost.
Uh,
Cut off before her time. I think.
Cut off her nose despite her face. No, I don't.
No. Wore a prosthetic nose
Yes.
to spite her face.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Invest.
Invest.
We are here to talk about RuPaul's Drag Race UK, the
Yes.
Rusical.
Yes. The Panto Rusical.
Pantone Chibedone.
Pantone.
Pantone
Colour of the year.
What was the colour of the year?
Oh, I don't know.
It's this green.
It's certainly not.
It's my Laura Ashley Geese.
Oh.
It's Laura. Mother Goose.
Mother Goose.
Pantomime. Which you can see on patreon.com/queers.
And I've got a tiara.
It's so lovely.
Can you see it? Is it?
It's lovely and fantastical.
It's really hurting my head.
You can
so
take
what's
it off if you like. They've
Alright.
seen it now, the
Yeah.
patrons.
Yeah.
Sorry, patrons.
Sorry to these patrons.
So we're going to do, talking about that,
Mhm.
I'm going to give you some behind the scenes tea, mama gossip boots
Yes,
hunting.
Girl, okay.
And we're also going to discuss a similarly themed nostalgic piece of television.
Yes.
The television event of 2003, quite frankly.
Sure.
It's the CBBC Pantomime. Sleeping
Sleeping
Beauty
Beauty
Uncovered.
Uncovered.
Oh, they're
Which
doing a
makes it-
mockumentary. They're doing bits.
Oh, is that what it was supposed to
Yeah,
be?
the YouTube rip of it doesn't have the opening minutes.
No, we went straight in
We're
with
going in raw.
our old friend Y2K Fat Phobia.
But what a soundtrack.
Really?
The Cheeky Girls.
For
Last Ketchup.
for 2 seconds.
Yeah,
And
the
at
one
the
that goes,
end-
Kiss me. And the
Oh.
Stereophonics one about
I don't remember
something.
this.
We'll get.
But at the
Have
very
a
end-
nice day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
And
At the end.
some icons. Should
Wait,
we surprise them.
Surprise,
Oh, look at that.
surprise.
Little tease. You hadn't seen this.
No.
This was ingrained in my brain, but I can't have watched it that many times.
No, surely you
It was
wouldn't watch
surely
it
on once
twice.
a year. Yeah.
You turn it off halfway through. So to be honest with the listeners, you enjoyed this. You had a good time.
Yes.
More or less.
Yes.
I hated every second.
Oh. Now you see, this was my Spice World. I was looking for the cameos.
It certainly,
I was like, oh my god, it's that presenter.
It certainly saw the rabid time jumps of Spice World and went, hold my beer. Have a bit. Go on then.
A little sip.
Little sip.
Yeah, it's not good,
It's bad.
but it was imprinted on my brain. And this is where I think a lot of my sense of humour comes from.
That explains a lot.
It does, yeah. It's quite meta.
But I thought it
It's-
wasn't. I thought it was just bad.
Yeah, well, that's my sense of humour. Speaking of which.
Okay, to finish my point.
Yeah.
There's loads of fat phobia. There's loads of weird jokes about, like, making out with unconscious people.
Well, Sleeping Beauty, innit?
I know, but
There was a bit of queer jokes, though.
What's that?
We'll get there.
Oh, I thought you'd hate that bit.
There was one queer joke that I liked.
You didn't like Trevor.
I didn't like the Trevor
Okay,
of it all.
we'll
but
get there. But
it's Mark Spate from Smart, so he can't be that angry.
is it?
Yeah. R.I.P.
Oh, or is
Yeah.
he dead?
That was a whole thing.
How did he die?
Oh my god. No, it's too sad. I'll tell you after.
Oh, it's not a fun one.
It's not a fun death.
Oh.
It's a sad death. All deaths are sad.
That's not true and you know it.
Cut to last week where we were talking about the Titanic sub. But
yeah.
Would you like to hear my hilarious jokes
Your
of
deleted.
the deleted scenes of the reading challenge?
I would like nothing more.
Because I don't think they used my best ones.
No.
They used everyone else's best ones. Fuck me. They showed them
Those
in
are the best ones?
in very good lights.
Oh, wow.
I don't remember laughing at Tamara's, Vicky's. I laughed at Michael's one for me. I mean, we didn't laugh at Cara's, which we saw.
Oh, I need you to explain what the hell Cara is talking about.
Robin Williams?
Yeah.
No idea. That's a compliment.
Yeah.
A very good comedian.
Also, I don't know if we talked about this on the pod before. He's a fashion icon.
Mork and Mindy.
Sure. No, I mean,
Mork.
like, he was, like, investing in, like, really good fashion in,
Yeah.
like, the 90s.
Yeah.
He's fucking cool. He's a very snazzy dresser.
Yeah. That's
So,
absolutely incorrect.
Cara pays you a massive compliment, actually. Actually, Cara, I think you fucked up.
Well, yeah, she did fuck up.
Yeah, she did fuck up. No one's disputing that she fucked up.
I did. Oh, and Dee Dee's weren't funny either. But I remember laughing at Tamara laughing at herself. And I have gone back and rewatched that clip of us all just pointing at her going, just pissing herself at herself.
Yes.
Good for you, Tamara.
I thought Banksy was, pretty good.
Banksy's was good. Ginger's was good. Ginger's one for Banksy.
Which was that?
Banksy with an IE, not a Y.
That's...
IE, why are you here?
I think that's the best...
It's the best single read.
Yeah, it's
but I
the
had
best
the best set.
written down joke, I
Yes.
think. Like, if you saw them all written down, you'd be like, yes, very good,
But
very good.
she did do another joke about letters.
Letters.
About Dee Dee.
Oh, yeah.
So,
that was good. That
where's
was good.
the range? She doesn't have the range.
Oh.
You'll see, if you watch the episode, you'll see me when the alarm goes on, because I had an inkling that it was going to be the reading challenge.
Okay.
And I'd been writing them all down. Clang.
Do you get out a little scroll and go...
No, I walk incredibly slowly.
So you'll be the
TV,
last.
So I'm the last one in the line.
Oh!
I was like, I know how this fucking works.
Love that.
You want to be the headliner, don't
yeah.
you? Yes.
Did they go down the line? I don't think they showed it.
They did in real life.
Oh. Behind the scenes, you don't get this anywhere else.
Exactly, but they had to start with a good one, so they changed the order in the edit. Caramel.
Yes. I think I know this one.
I'm gonna say the one that I did some jokes about her pushing that woman over, but I'll do my other one that I didn't say, but
Okay.
I wish I had said instead.
Okay.
Caramel, the self-proclaimed goddess of the season. What a shame no one believes in you.
That's good.
And, I wouldn't pray at the Church of Cara unless she altered everything about herself.
Very nice.
Banksy, just like your namesake, I wish I didn't know who you were.
Lovely.
But thank God your DNA had the good grace to elevate that rancid mouth as far away from anyone as possible.
Good.
I had two for it. I did toppers.
Mm-hmm. Does she smell? Does her mouth smell?
No, but she just looks like she smells, doesn't she?
Yeah, we've discussed this.
It's nasty, but she looks like it. Ginger's I did. Tamara, I did about her. She's not just a pretty face. That was my second part. My first part was Tamara Thomas is the body of the season. I'm obsessed with the fact that you have abs. Absolutely nothing going on in that brain.
I like that one.
Thank you.
That seems like one they should have kept.
So I thought they were going to do. They should have done the.
Yeah.
I can't be in every single frame of the show.
Said everyone except the producers of.
I'm in 90% of the frames of the show.
Yeah. Did they lose everyone?
They must have lost the interviews in a house fire.
It's you, Ginger, occasionally Banksy,
and sometimes Cara going, oh.
Michael occasionally pops up and
Yes.
does a little. And today we're doing this.
Yes.
Yes.
But
Michael's a very good summariser.
Yeah. Me going, hiya, every time I walked into a room in this episode.
I didn't notice that.
Oh, I walk in, I see Michelle and Dane, and I go, hiya. I walk in, I see Karen Howard, I go, hiya.
Is that you trying to woo Karen?
Oh. I did quite a lot of nervous farts around Karen. They didn't. They stank.
She was dressed like a pirate queen.
She is a pirate queen.
I love her.
She's stolen my heart.
She's brilliant.
Yeah. Vicky Vivacious. I said, Vicky Vivacious, forgotten but not gone. She is so old, she remembers Stonehenge being built. In fact, they used her teeth as a mood board. She's got a big mouth.
I think they didn't use that because there were quite a few teeth jokes last season. US?
And in Tamara's jokes about teeth. And,
too many teeth jokes.
Why
was Vicky the one you chose to do teeth jokes about?
Because you could see her teeth. You couldn't see Tamara's.
What about Michael's?
Michael's...
someone had already done a Michael joke.
I referred to Michael as my sister's crypt keeper. And I said she's so old that she... before she got there, it was just called Canaria.
That's good. I like that.
Gran.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And my
good.
final one, Crystal Versace, delicious.
Yeah.
I always say, you are where you come from, and you are one massive Kent.
Very good.
Thank you very much. Thank
Lovely.
you. The winner of the challenge, the mini challenge, not the maxi challenge. But I was thrilled to get my part.
Oh yeah.
I was thrilled to get to choose. I just chose the part, and I put my headphones in and let them all fucking decide. And by the time they decided, I'd learned my part.
Do you feel?
And then they make you go straight into doing the vocal thing, which is what it's. I mean, it's to make you like on edge.
Yeah.
But I was like, I've already learned it, babe. I walked in, I was like, I don't need the guide vocals. Thank you, Michelle. It was great. I loved it. I was like, you're not getting me.
And you got lifted up about 100 times.
Oh my God, the bruises on my arms. You can see them in some of the pictures. And some of the stills, like just here, bruised, horrible.
Oh. And so you chose it, and then you just tapped out, letting poor Dee Dee, who's never been to the theatre before,
It's not my fault.
never seen a pantomime.
I'm not her mum.
Well, she needs some sort of guardian there because she's only 12.
She was like, I want to do the rapping one. And we were like, good, none
fair.
of us wants to do the rapping one because we've already done the rapping one.
That's fair.
Yeah. I was like, I'm going to sing. This has got a big note in it. Yeah, I'll sing it.
I thought she gave it a good college try.
She did, and she did the splits.
Yes.
No one else did the splits.
No. You were learning the splits.
Yeah, but
How
then
did that go?
I fell down the stairs and my knee, I couldn't do the exercises.
Yeah.
And then also I had everything covering my floor for my bags of Drag Race.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah, so I was like, I'm going to surprise them all and do a big split. And then didn't.
I did think, like, everyone... I know some people were better than others, but I thought everyone did well.
It's a running really thing of the season, is that it's like, it's not who did the worst, it's just who did the least best.
Yeah. And I thought the runway judging was odd.
I can't remember it.
Oh.
No one got mine.
Yeah.
I was like, it's Phantom of the Opera.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Also...
and also Philip Tracy.
Oh,
was
sure.
that a fashion reference?
You and Dee Dee were the only ones who involved a mirror.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. I might be wrong.
Everyone else just did shiny, which is fine.
Shiny.
But yeah, I was like, mirror, we're fucking old in a mirror, darling.
Yeah. I mean, Ginger's was ridiculous.
Ginger's was so funny.
I had so much time for it.
Ginger was convinced that she was lip syncing. You can see, when they do the deliberations,
I saw that.
It cuts to her with the headphones in. And I was like, give me those. Fuck off.
Bless her.
Although, I will say, there's a bit where you walk, so the studios of the runway and the workroom, there's like a little corridor between them.
Yeah.
You walk from one to the other. And you're not meant to say anything when you go through it, but we fucking did. Because try telling a gaggle of drag queens to be quiet. Good fucking luck. And she whispered to me, she was like, I think you've won this. I think you're the winner this week. And then we sat it untucked, and everyone went, so who does everyone think's in the top? And Ginger went, I think it's between Michael and Vicky. And I was like, you fucking bitch. What the fuck are you doing? I was fuming.
Oh. Well.
C'est la vie.
C'est la vie.
I made it through. And she won.
You did ever so well.
I did ever so well.
I think no shade to Michael and Vicky because they both did very well. I think you two were the top two.
I think it was cheeky pesky of them to send me to the back, but then the three of you were fucking great.
Yeah.
Livid. I was like, okay, might be for my friends. I wasn't. Anyway. CBBC Sleeping Beauty Uncovered.
Yes.
Kirsten O'Brien's a fairy.
Oh, is that who it is?
Kirsten O'Brien!
Yeah, I knew I recognised her. She's fucking annoying.
She's definitely watched one Victoria Wood sketch.
Yeah.
As opposed to me, who's seen the whole oeuvre.
Yeah,
and is
exactly.
even more annoying than Kirsten O'Brien.
Yeah.
I think Abs from Best of Friends, our good pal Abs from a couple of weeks ago, I think he's an elf.
Oh, yes, he is. He
Yes.
is indeed.
Reggie Yates is the postman.
Yes.
Dani Harmer's a fairy.
Very briefly.
There could have been more Dani Harmer.
Yeah. Fern Cotton as the princess.
The lead.
I believe I think I did probably watch this. Like I don't have an actual memory of it, but I feel like I must have done. And I do have a core memory of fancying Fern Cotton.
What? Yeah.
And she's wearing a fantastic corset shirt combo.
Yes.
She's on Pinterest or something. And then a very interesting, slightly diabetic crown. Remember the spindly one she did? Yes. Lovely.
And she's also, her performance is very much the Morgana Robinson impression of Fern Cotton. Somehow.
Ah.
It's just a very heightened version of herself.
Yeah, very heightened. She's...
Wicked rock and roll!
Yeah. She's doing...
Oh my god. Guys. Skillage.
Yeah. She's got little pink streak, like she's, I don't know, seen Avril Lavigne once and having a go.
And we've got Otis.
Big fan of Otis.
Otis got famous by being on Blind Date.
Did he?
Yes.
Wow. Was he an aardvark?
He was friends with the aardvark. No. There was an aardvark called Otis in like 90s CBBC.
But he's not the aardvark.
I don't think he was. He might have presented with the aardvark. It was kind of like the Ed and Out show. It was someone and Otis, the aardvark.
Right, okay.
But it was Kirsten and Otis. It was Kirsten O'Brien and Otis the aardvark.
Oh.
And there's also Otis, just the presenter man.
What did he do, though?
I don't know. Just presented things.
I thought it was fun.
Yeah, he's the evil warlock. He's the Maleficent of the piece in a lovely hat.
I kept calling him Maleficent in this because they didn't give him a name.
No.
Like Maleficent. Maleficent.
Maleficent. Isn't it in Panto? It's called Carabosse.
Is it?
Yeah. I'm doing Sleeping Beauty on the West
You
End.
are?
Yeah, it's me and Michael Maruli.
Yeah.
If you enjoyed us in the first 3 minutes of Panto,
and you were ever so good.
Yeah,
so.
Before that Massive Kent came in. Massive Kent, it's funny.
It is funny.
It's funny.
It's very good.
Someone at my gig the other day, I said, "Where are you from?" They said, "Surrey," and I said, "You don't have to be sorry. Stop the show." I've said that about 3,000 times in my life. It's the fucking easiest joke in the fucking world.
Yeah.
Stop the show.
God.
We have to call an ambulance.
Straight people. Was it straight people?
Yeah.
Yeah. They're just, a lot of them are so underwhelmingly unfunny.
It's just so easy.
You can just say anything.
Oh my God, a lot of gay people are also unfunny.
It's true.
You're not safe, gay people.
Someone tell every gay person with a Twitter account.
I did a tweet being like,
oh no.
Release the extended version of the disaster classes brackets, except for the love group. We don't need to see that again.
Uh-huh.
And someone replied saying, the Geordie girls were the only ones worth watching. And I replied with a little like reaction photo of my own face. Like, oh. And then he did more and was like, I like you, so I'll give you this joke.
What?
Are you ready?
No.
Ready?
What?
Caitlin, are you ready?
Oh my God.
Caitlin, you're going to shit yourself.
What is it?
Glee of this joke. This joke is so fucking funny, Caitlin.
Okay.
Get a ventilator on speed dial. Defibrillator.
Do I need my inhaler?
I think you might do.
Okay.
And like an EpiPen.
Okay. Because I'm allergic to humour.
Yes. Kate Butch.
Mm-hmm.
Withering tights.
That might be the funniest fucking joke I've ever heard.
Oh, I'm laughing so much.
Oh my God.
I've never seen you laugh so much. You bent double. You're chuckling. I've had a good old chuckle there, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really fucking funny.
Not to mention I've won awards for the pun wuthering shite. It's fine.
Not that isn't the funniest thing I've ever heard, but why? What?
Just as a joke. And then he was like, if you use this in like a skit or a song or whatever, I expect
that's a funny joke. No, that's a funny joke.
I expect financial compensation.
Wait, sorry, Withering Tights.
Withering Tights.
Withering Tights. Right.
There is already a touring show called Withering Tights that I've seen, but
withering as in delivering a joke that a withering put down,
or just that your tights are so rotten they've withered, which
sure,
not a million miles away.
I'm not sure you're known for being old and smelly yet.
No, I'm not Ginger Johnson or Banksy.
Okay, what was his name?
Can't remember.
All right, can't remember. That
I've paid it no mind. I've not
Clearly,
remembered the entire interaction word for word.
Look, babe, you tried your best.
Comedy's not for everyone.
It's not for everyone. And bless you, you're giving it a damn good go. But less the attitude, all right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But stop.
Better luck next time, kiddo.
Also, it's just a little joke. I just tweeted an initial little joke. A lot of the time, the jokes that I tweet are not like incredibly well crafted, but crafted enough so it's got a beginning, middle, and end, and doesn't need any more further input.
I get the feeling you tweet in the same way that when we have a conversation, you're like bam, bam, bam. I assume you just think of something, and go, aha, yes, good, funny.
Yes.
You're very.
I'm usually drunk
funny.
when I do it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Right.
Reply, guys. That's what it is.
I get really. I feel like it's a specific kind of Drag Race fan who wants a drag queen to be withering, wants them to be like putting people down and quick, but as soon as it happens towards like a queen they like, or as if other drag queens aren't friends and joke between themselves all the time, they suddenly become extremely defensive and start coming at you in a way that they would hate if it was happening to one of their faves. I just make it make sense.
Yeah, I mean, that is like the worst. Not even, it's like that is the least good online interaction that I've had,
apart from with the Conservative Party.
Yeah, but like in living memory.
Yeah, okay.
I can't remember 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, sure.
People have been overwhelmingly lovely online.
Yeah, they have. They have. I don't necessarily mean you. I just mean like other queens that I've seen. It's ridiculous. Someone will make a tiny joke about their friend, and I don't know, Lady Camden's wig 204 will be like, excuse me.
Lady Camden's wig 204.
I don't know.
Oh, it's funny. Yeah, because also I was like, the Love Team was shit, weren't they? And Baxi was like, yeah, we were.
Yeah. Cara, however.
That was so funny. I don't even remember that happening.
Was she doing a bit, or was she?
I don't think she wasn't doing a bit. But I think she realised by the
incapable of bits, allergic to bits. I love Cara to be very. See, this is what you have to do. You have to be like, no. I love this person to be clear. To be absolutely clear.
It's just funny that they were delusional about something. Yeah, it's like.
And
also, we did it a year ago.
Yes.
And like, we're all friends now.
Yeah.
Well, I'm friends with all of them. I don't know about their interpersonal relationships, but I get on with everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Apart from Ginger fucking John. I think you're going to be the winner. All right.
Betrayer of worlds.
Bless her. We know the story of Sleeping Beauty. Otis doesn't get an invitation to the christening.
Yeah.
Barney Harwood is the prince.
Yes.
No Nev.
But we do have Basil Brush.
Boom, boom.
Boom, boom. What's he say?
He's a bit creepy to a woman.
I didn't explain Y2K fat phobia. I just slipped it in, which I assume.
Oh yeah, Kirsten O'Brien is like, do these wings make me look fat?
Yeah, and then someone replies, "Don't be ridiculous. How could anything look fat next to that bum?"
It's of a time, isn't it?
You know, it's Kim Kardashian. It's I don't know another one with a famously large ass.
Your time will come, Kirsten.
Yeah,
with your bum.
What was that joke? Anyway,
Barney Harwood is the prince. He doesn't want to get married.
Yes.
The late great Mark Spate is his bride.
Yeah.
This is drag, mama.
Yes.
I mean, it's like the panto dame of it all.
No,
it's a man in a dress.
It's a man in a dress where they go,
like, ugly woman, ugly woman.
At one point, they talk about how, oh God, the women in the other kingdom don't need to shave. I'm like, they're lying to you, babe. They have lied to you many several times. That is not how. No.
I mean, they meant faces, but
they did, but unrealistic expectations.
Exactly.
Yes.
Forearms.
There's also a joke that I think might be another fat joke.
Go on.
The dad of the prince who's marrying Trevor says, "I remember the day I swept your mother off her feet. I needed a crane, but I managed it." Is that a fat joke?
Well, the mother's quite burly, but the mother's also played by a man who I didn't know. The man.
I didn't think we saw her.
No, we did.
Oh, yeah. I wasn't.
You checked out
already. I was like, no, I'm okay, thank you.
Fair enough. At the christening, Angelica Bell.
We love
Angelica Bell.
Angelica Bell.
And she married to...
I think I fancied Angelica Bell.
She's great. She can't act for shit, but she's great.
But she's given it a good go.
She's given it a good go. And she runs in, sees her daughter sleeping on the floor, and she's smiling.
Hmm?
When she pricks her finger, she runs in like, my daughter, my beautiful daughter. Yeah. Like, that's not the choice.
She was given the wrong direction.
She was. That's what that won't hold up in court. But, Fern Cotton is the princess doing little head in puppet acting.
Yes.
Funny.
Yes.
Objectively. Dave Benson Phillips is eating chicken.
Was he? I missed this.
Yeah, he was eating some chicken. Basil Brush was under a cloche.
Oh, when I heard I was the main event, I didn't think this would be
I wouldn't be main course.
Main course.
And then he was like, hey, fit lady.
Oh.
Fit serving wench. Do you want to fuck?
Does he say that?
Yeah, verbatim.
Verbatim. This is a Basil Brush call-out pod. Cancel brush. Cancel brush.
I didn't finish though that Angelica Bell is in real life married to Michael Underwood from Jungle Run.
No.
Yes.
Interesting.
But he was on ITV, so he's not allowed here.
No.
In this, she's married to the king, who is, I believe, Simon from Blue Peter,
Ah.
who was pretty fit. Bit of a dilf.
I think there's only one fit man in this show. In this pantomime.
Is it Otis?
No. Oh, Otis is quite pretty, but
Otis
he's got a lot going on.
Are we going to get... We might have the same. What should we say? No.
Ray.
Should we have a code word for when the fit one comes up?
Sure.
When we mention the fit one in the story.
Okay.
What should we say?
I don't know. You were just as shit as me. I don't know what.
Asparagus.
Asparagus. Okay.
Cool. They do the gifts. Dani Harmer gives her a lovely face.
Yes.
Someone makes her full of grace.
Uh-huh.
She'll win egg and spoon race, and they're like, doesn't have to rhyme.
Yes.
Liz from Blue Peter is one of them.
Yeah.
She was also quite fit on Blue Peter.
Oh,
I think her and Simon from Blue Peter were probably fucking.
Okay.
This was a very...
They must have been fucking. So many CBBC presenters must have been fucking.
Yeah.
Surely.
Doing coke off each other's bum holes.
What, in a circle?
Human bum hole peed.
Sorry?
It's like human centipede, but sniffing a bum hole. Which is what they did.
Yeah.
Mouth on a bum hole.
I've never seen it.
I'm aware of the concept. And
You've read the wiki.
I
imagine.
I know the law. Don't cite the deep magic to me.
I read it on Wikipedia.
Who else have we got? The warlock. Otis comes in and pricks her finger, or says that she's gonna prick her finger.
And
there's
like,
a whole bit.
All right.
Yeah. Oh, she'll prick her finger, and it will hurt.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Yeah.
She'll prick her finger, and not only will it hurt, she'll die.
And then the last fairy, the
Kirsten
O'Brien, who I think is a reject from the Disney School of Acting.
Yes.
It's a lot of.
It's loud.
It's loud, and I feel like she's doing Disney knees as well.
Like quaky knees.
Disney knees, like the Demi Lovato knees in.
Oh.
Time warp knees.
And she's got a little streak in her hair, something fun for the Teen Vogue party. She walked into the CBBC manager's office and said, "We're going to make history." And that's what this is.
Yes. I am confident that... It's a great song. I still have my moments.
That's...
Demi.
Oh, that's Demi. Demi was on...
Sunny with a Chance.
And then
I think
the
that's
other one...
Yeah.
Was on Jessie.
Jessie.
But I can't remember her name.
Jessie.
No, she wasn't called Jessie.
Jessie with no
She
hope.
was playing a character Jessie.
Sunny with a Chance. Jessie with no hope. That tickled me. I know it's not that funny, but it tickled me.
Kirsten says that she won't die. She'll fall asleep until woken by a handsome prince.
She's like, oh, I miss the days you just give a book token. Everyone's like, oh, a book token shit. I used to bloody love a book token.
I loved a book token.
Oh, I wish people would give me book tokens now.
Do you remember World Book Day?
I do.
And you got a £1 book token.
Yes.
I went into WH Smith and I said, Father.
I
said to my dad, I was like, I would like the Barbie and the Nutcracker picture book. And he
I'm
said...
sure he said, yes.
Well, he said, no, you can't have it. So I had to get another book. And for a long time, I was carrying the trauma of being denied femininity. But it turns out that the Barbie and the Nutcracker book was about £20 and wasn't on the World Book Day scheme.
So
and I would have only got £1 off it.
He wasn't discriminating. He was just being...
Martin Lewis money saving.
Yeah,
expert.
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. So I think reanalyze your trauma.
Yeah.
Maybe you were the traumatic
it was fine.
one. Maybe you were the villain.
Yeah. Maybe you were a demanding little shit.
There's no maybe about that. The king and queen decide to remove sharp objects from the kingdom.
Yes. Classic. We know it.
And there's an old-timey filmy bit, like a silent film where he tries to trick her.
Schemes unfold and yes.
Pin ye tail on ye donkey and win ye bed of nails.
Great. Fantastic.
Lots of pins there.
And Fern fools him at every turn.
Barney Harwood still doesn't want to marry Mark. Princess Trevor.
Glenna coded.
Oh yes. He says, none of the women in our kingdom were what you would call classically good looking.
Yeah.
In fact, none of the women in the kingdom were women, in my opinion. Gender police, Barney Harwood.
Yeah.
We've got your number. 07342. Fern is wandering around the castle. It's
Oh.
the day before her 18th birthday.
She's so femme but bolshy.
She has a go at the narrator
Oh.
for taking too much time. It's clever.
Yeah.
It's funny. It's meta. It's a comedy.
It's quite cute.
And she finds Otis Warlock with a spinning wheel.
Yes. They have a fun bit.
They do a fun bit. Why is there a needle on a spinning wheel? I don't know why I'm asking
And
you.
it's always-
I'm the yarn craft bitch. But
It's it's always sticking up as well. It's never. I would assume it would be sticking down into like wool, into yarn, into.
yeah. Was it a spindle? Is it meant to be a spindle? But a spindle isn't sharp either. You're not doing that much in a spinning wheel.
No.
You're just like
Spinning.
pulling it. Yeah. I think there was too much emphasis on spinning wheels in fairy tales.
Yes.
What about a nice sewing machine? There's a needle on a sewing machine.
You could prick your. Oh, there's going to be some fucking GCSE drama piece where they use a sewing machine instead of a spindle.
And it's set in like a sweatshop.
Yeah.
Yeah. They would do GCSE drama.
Yeah, they would, yeah.
And there'd be cross-cutting.
Oh.
There'd be tableau.
Tableau. I assume you did GCSE drama.
A star.
Oh.
Thank you. I did a very good interpretation of The Tempest, and I made masks with Rorschach tests on them.
Oh.
Because this boy was like so sad and introverted, and he went to therapy, but he loved The Tempest. And then we like went up on the balcony of our drama studio, because there was a balcony, because it was also like an
Ooh.
aircraft hangar or something.
That's
And
fucking cool.
we threw pages of pages and pages over like a whole like fucking. It was great. At the time, I was like, "This is the most
This is
important
art.
piece that anyone has." It was a piece. This piece.
This piece.
It was a great time. Oh, she won't prick her finger on the needle, so Otis is like, "Fuck this," and throws it out the window.
Yeah.
And it does that hilarious comedy bit of going through every BBC show imaginable,
Yeah.
like Question of Sport, Jonathan Ross, boo! And it bounces back and
Yeah.
hits her in the finger.
She also has a bit where she's like, he's disguised. And she says,
Yeah.
"You want me to spin you a new wig, do you?" I'm
Yes,
surprised.
please.
No one's been saying that on Drag Race.
You never know. I could be doing Fern Cotton for Snatch Game.
Oh.
Yes! I'm not. I'll clarify I'm not.
Spoilers.
What am I going to do?
Catherine.
Tesco Mobile.
What?
She's the voice of the Tesco
Oh,
Mobile
is
adverts.
she?
Yes!
Ah. You could do Morgana as Fern Cotton.
I'd do Morgana as Natalie Cassidy, if anything.
Oh, yes.
Just doing this now. Hosing out the bins. But you'll have to watch to find out who I do. When she gets pricked on the finger, she goes, "Ow, ow, ow." And that made me laugh.
Yeah, that was great. She also
Um,
at some point goes, "Ha, ha, ha," which is fantastic.
She's good at this.
Yes.
She's carrying.
She's fabulous.
The king and queen hear her fall, and they go and see her when she's asleep, and
Yeah.
Angelica does the smiling bit.
And it cuts to the documentary bit, and she's like, "Yeah, I do remember that period of my life, but it's a bit dull, so I tried to cut it out. It's great." She was asleep the entire time.
It's funny.
So, yeah.
The asides are good.
The asides are...
The talking heads.
The talking heads are actually...
They went to the Kate Bush School of doing talking heads.
Yes.
Kirsten was on her way to Elfridge's, pun,
Yeah.
and she was like, "I'll come and congratulate you on making it to the 18th birthday without it happening." And they're like, "You're a day early."
Yeah.
And like, they were like, "Why couldn't you just made a why did you have to say handsome prince in the spell? Why couldn't you
Yeah.
just said prince?"
Yeah.
And she's like, "Don't worry, I'll travel to another kingdom. It'll take me 100 years, so I'll put the rest of you to sleep."
Is that's not part of the story normally, is it?
They go to sleep for a long time.
Do they?
Yeah,
I don't remember that.
but I think it's just literally they're asleep for such a long time that the prince is born 100 years later or whatever. And the thorns grow up
Oh.
around it. And
But they don't age. You age while you sleep.
yeah, but it's magic.
All right. Fair enough.
We'll be here for a long time if we go through every single plot hole in the timeless classic Sleeping Beauty.
That's fair enough.
Otis grows thorns around the kingdom, and they do it in like a really shitty, like low budget way with like a cardboard kingdom,
Yes, that
and they
was
lift
fun.
up Cress in front
Yeah.
of the camera. That was good. I was on board with that. Kirsten finds Barney the night
Yes.
before his wedding, and he is being attended to by his manservant Hector, played by
Asparagus.
Matt Baker.
Yes.
It's Matt Baker.
Yes.
Four. And he's got a lovely dog.
I believe Matt Baker's one of the few people we follow on the Instagram because you followed him.
Yes, and Gethin.
Oh, was it Gethin?
But no, both probably.
Both, okay.
Yes, Matt Baker's just lovely. He's got the
Lovely
kind of the life that
boy.
I want.
Oh, yeah.
Is that like he's done his big like hard TV graft.
Oh, are you grafting?
That's what I'm doing right now. I'm grafting for a fucking badge.
Oh, are we grafting? Oh, right.
Skin grafting.
Okay.
And now he just lives on a farm, and then occasionally
nice
they'll go
dogs.
and film him in his farm.
Yeah, that's nice.
And lovely dogs.
He was on Strictly.
He was very good on with the
You
circus one.
would be very good on Strictly.
I would love to do Strictly, please. I'd love to do it all.
Yeah.
The chase,
I want it
the
all.
wheel.
Yeah. Oh, sorry
pointless
for listeners. I'm sniffing a lot.
Celebrities.
I think I got a cold.
It's the cocaine we're doing out of each other's bumholes.
Yeah.
And you can watch us do it on patreon.com/queers. Disclaimer, this might be false advertising and we're not actually doing it.
If you're not watching us sniff cocaine out of each other's bumholes, you're only getting half the story.
It's this high-flying celebrity grafting life that we're living now.
Yeah.
Yes, I've seen Shirley Bassey. I've been close to Shirley Bassey.
Oh, yeah, you told me that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, very close.
Well, they held you back.
They did. They were like, no.
No, not
faggot."
again. She's got a court order.
Don't stop throwing things at Shirley.
I feel
We
like
don't have the range.
Poor Shirley at the, was it Gay Times Award? What was it?
Attitude Awards.
Attitude Awards. Just walking through, and like every single little queer was like, she hasn't got the range. She hasn't got the range. She must think she's going insane.
She must have. I think
Having
she's already
auditory
gone
hallucinations. That I don't have the range. I do have the range.
I have the range.
I'm Shirley Bassey.
And she got to the podium and she went, "Divas are forever."
Did she?
Yeah.
That's iconic.
And then she left. That was her acceptance speech.
Wow.
Yeah.
It was like who was it? Sinitra at the Diva
Sunita.
Award. Sunita. Yes. Sinitra at the Diva Awards.
What did she do?
Drunk and just told lots of stories about someone she knew. She wasn't getting an award. She was just. Oh no, she was getting an award for like Ally of the Year or
Yeah.
something.
That's what Shirley Bassey got. Although, Sunita, listen to the opening lyrics of Macho. One of the things is, I don't want a little sissy faggot. No, it's not.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
like, I don't want like a weak little boy or a man who thinks he's a girl.
I don't want to cast aspersions on the good people of Diva, but I do happen to know she's very good friends with the editor.
Nepo baby Sunita.
Yes.
Matt Baker is the manservant Hector. He says that he's gonna miss, when he gets married, he's gonna miss the walks in the forest and the games of Twister. Something's afoot.
Well, yes, that's
It's
how
a foot
Twister
long.
works.
Red foot. No, left foot.
Left
red.
foot red. Right foot blue.
Put your finger up Barney Harwood's bumhole.
And do some cocaine.
That's what they're doing. They're
Yes.
fucking.
They're fucking.
Barney still doesn't want to marry Princess Trevor. So the Kirsten Fairy shows him a picture, a really bad picture of Fern Cotton, not a flattering one at all. And he's like, I'm breaking up with Trevor and I'm jumping out the window onto Matt Baker.
Yes.
And they go to wake her up.
There's a bit where Matt Baker says, oh no, someone says, I can help you with your little problem. And Matt Baker says, the doctor said it would go away by itself eventually.
Bits.
Every drag queen owes Matt Baker their careers.
Yes.
There's a cream for that, etc., etc.
Exactly. Is there an anal option?
There we go.
Is there? Matt?
We'd like to know.
Show us your dogs. What?
Okay.
No.
Okay.
This wig is very heavy.
Oh.
But it's lovely.
It is nice.
Thank you.
Little beehive.
And
Welcome to
it
the 60s.
fits the headphones go
It
over
does,
it
it's
quite
quite
nicely,
cute.
which
Women
is
in
helpful.
STEM.
I feel like I'm at like NASA
Yeah.
and I'm doing a launch.
5,
Oh.
4,
I'm getting the T for the launch,
3.
aren't I?
Yes.
Let's be honest. I'm like, he lets me push one button a day.
The big red one.
The kettle on. They go to the stables and Barney Harwood says, we may not have proper women in this country. We see you.
Mm-hmm.
But there's nothing odd about our horses.
And it's the Ginger Johnson of the piece.
It's the pantomime horse played by Dick and Dom. Asparagus?
No.
Asparagus Dom. Dom by name.
I don't know what position he does, but that's besides the point.
He's a bit too short for me, though. And he's not been on Strictly, so...
Also, he's really annoying.
Oh, yeah, but he... Oh, no.
That's never stopped you,
I was
actually.
going to say, but he does magic, but...
Does
he does magic. He's in the
the one who
magic
started
circle.
as a- yeah.
Show us your magic circle.
So we can
Do
do
some
cocaine
cocaine
off
off
it.
it.
There we go. Lovely.
And they're the pantomime horse. They're doing bits. They don't want to be ridden. He says, if I can't ride you, what's the point in keeping you? We've all been there. And they say, we can do a little funny dance. And they do a little funny dance.
The
Which I was
Tamara and
impressed
Cara
with.
of the piece.
They were the Tamara and Cara of the piece.
Little funny dance.
Back Again. I love Back Again as a song. Available on iTunes.
Is it?
It's all available, yes.
Ooh, in like little individual songs or
Yes,
one whole thing?
little individual songs. You can listen to
Ah.
Welcome to Pantoland on a loop. Thank you.
Be doing it while I
I've
sleep.
had that.
Summon my sleep paralysis demon.
Me.
It's you. Yes, if you play it 3 times, Kate appears and tells you that she did tap to a very high level.
I did tap to a level.
Okay.
Not formally.
You're the liar of season 5.
Hooray!
Hooray! Did you lie on this episode?
No.
Oh.
Sorry.
So that you're the liar of now then, okay.
I'm trying to think. Did I lie?
Your
No.
eyelashes are very pretty.
Thank you.
Very nice. If you're on the Patreon.
I have them on subscription.
Do you?
Yes, they
That's
come every
smart.
few weeks.
I didn't know you could do that.
Just blink. I'm just
They're
blinking into it. Can you
fluttering.
hear it?
ASMR.
Oh, it's like
Oh God, your lungs.
the flapping of a hummingbird, of an eagle. Every blink is a moment with Kate Butch.
A horrible moment. A moment that will go on record and be used in court.
Exactly.
Silly. Right.
They walk to the kingdom because they can't ride them.
Yes.
Otis puts up a poster for a giant sale. Huge bargains.
Attracting queers
Ah,
with
fucking-
lovely antique bargains.
Oh my God. So I went to yours yesterday.
Yes.
You know this. I brought a Connie the caterpillar.
Yes. Connie. Connie's coming up.
Huck off. No, it didn't work. And the Connie the caterpillar, £5.49. Yellow sticker. Thank you, M&S.
Yes, thank you.
At the sale, because it's a giant sale, they get interrupted by Jake Humphrey, who's tall.
Oh, that's
He's
who
very
it
tall and
is.
does
Yeah,
Bamzuki.
yeah.
We should do Bamzuki.
I loved Bamzuki because I am autistic.
I love watching children stare at a blank table, encouraging a creature that's going to be
Imaginary-
added in later
CGI
to kill another
creature.
creature that's going to be added
Yeah.
in later.
Is that you watching the? Is it green screened? Queens. You know that.
Oh, the room ale?
Yeah.
It's there.
Oh, is it really there?
Yeah, you look at the telly.
Oh.
I'll tell you what wasn't there that I was expecting to be there. A big puff of smoke. They said to me multiple times, when you enter, big puff of smoke. You can see me when Rue's introducing it, just standing at the side of the stage, like that emoji. Like, Mama threw up. And then they're going to do a big puff of smoke, and I was going to cough.
Oh.
So I go, for no reason.
Oh, I think it just makes you look like a smoker.
Yeah, rough around the edges.
Yes.
Haggard.
Haggard.
Thank you. Yes, tall Jake Humphrey. He is not an actor,
No.
but he is tall.
But luckily
And
it's
he's-
not Ibsen.
I think it is.
Ah.
And there's not a jury in the land that wouldn't take my side. My laptop's gone into night mode. I'm
Oh.
going to have to read my contacts.
Oh no.
Right, I'm back. They eat the horse. He eats the horse.
Eats the horse. They eat the horse.
Well, he's like, you need to pick.
Oh right, yes,
Matt
yeah.
Baker's like, I'm your manservant. And we fuck. And the horse is like, I can do a little dance. And he's like, take the manservant. But then he chooses that. He spits out the manservant and he takes the horse.
Yeah,
There's bits.
yeah. Matt Baker's doing like Patsy, you know.
Yes.
You know.
Not Joanna Lumley, but...
Oh no.
Spamalot.
But how wonderful would that be?
Joanna Lumley as Patsy in Spamalot.
Yes.
Clip clop, sweetie.
You little bitch troll from hell. And it is.
Yes.
Yes.
The bitch trolls who say no.
Ah.
Writes itself.
Right, Eric.
Eric.
Idle.
Miriam.
Miriam.
Your friend, your friend Eric from voice acting.
Oh.
I think Miriam hates Monty Python.
Yes.
I've listened to her audiobook.
Icon.
And I think because she went to uni with them and they were all horrible to her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
I
they're
think she's
definitely not
back on-
misogynist,
she-
but
She definitely hates John Cleese and who amongst us?
Terry Gilliam?
Who amongst us?
Yeah.
I think she likes Michael Palin.
Yeah, I saw a very weird interview with him at York Theatre.
Oh.
Very odd like, it was good, but he just went on a weird rant that no one asked for about how he was like, look, the reason we all played the women is because we are funnier playing women. And we were like, oh, okay. Oh, okay. Okay, someone give Michael his warm cup of hot cocoa. Ovaltine and put him to bed. So that's why Miriam doesn't like him.
But yes, Eric.
And that, Michael, is why Miriam doesn't like you. But Eric's lovely. I
yes,
like Eric.
Eric, do the rewrite. He's got on Twitter. Do the rewrite for Patsy, for
Please.
Joanna. Do it for Joanna.
Please.
Otis traps Matt Baker and takes his place as the manservant.
Yeah. What happens to Matt Baker in the end?
Not
dead.
sure.
He's in a lake somewhere.
I think so.
Oh.
And he keeps trying to derail his journey to find the princess.
Yes.
For some reason, he's done his little curse. Why does he give a shit if Sleeping Beauty wakes up?
I was thinking this. It's been 100 years or whatever.
You've had your fun. She's basically died.
Are you that petty? What have you been doing for 90 years? Oh.
Now you said petty.
You're back on board.
I'm back on.
He's a fussy queer who likes things to be just so.
And I appreciate that in him.
Yeah. Anyway.
Lovely. They go to some different cottages.
We see...
Here she hucking is.
Here she hucking is.
It's Connie Huck. Asparagus.
I was so asparagus for this woman. Is that what we're doing now?
Yeah.
Yes. Sure.
She's Cinderella, and she appears that she's having a breakdown. She's like, the mice, the horses, the pumpkins, the lizards.
Yes.
She's funny.
Yeah, she's great.
I can see what Charlie Brooker sees in her.
Quite. He's a funny guy. She's a funny guy.
They're funny guys together.
Writes dark, twisted things. She's having a breakdown.
Yeah,
it
is
works.
a dark and twist.
Yes.
My dark and twisted mind. Little view inside my dark, twisted mind. I like this Cinderella, Sleeping Beauty, whatever. They pass Andrew Hayden Smith. Gay.
As what? What was
He's the footman with the prince with
the
slipper.
the flouncy white hat.
Yeah. Well, we don't call them that anymore. It's Geordie Faggot. He is in Doctor Who. In the Cyberman one, remember?
He is. He's good in that.
He is now 39.
Oh, okay.
Which means he was 19 in this. He was in Biker Grove. That's how he got famous.
Oh, okay. He was so good in... I've just remembered the Cyberman episode. Yeah. That, for me, is the original Doctor Who thing that made me go, oh, God.
Spooky.
And
well, he's...
existentially terrifying. What does it mean to be human? Who knows?
Having Bluetooth headphones.
Yes. That's the dream.
We're Cybermen here. Cyber them. They go to another cottage and it's Snow White. I don't know who plays Snow White.
She's pretty though.
I feel like she's someone in a band. I feel like she's in Hearsay or the other one, All Saints. I don't know why. She just seems it. She won't marry him because she's got 7 husbands and a mirror.
My husband owns a diamond mine. Love that.
My husband's owns a diamond mine. Yes. Modern.
Polly Icon.
Yeah. Yes. Welcome to the stage. Polly Icon.
Polly Icon. What would that
She'd be shit. I'm sorry, but Polly Icon would be shit.
Yeah. She'd come out in a little leotard and the start of I Need a Hero. Holding out for a hero would come up.
Exactly.
Not that makes you shit, because I think every single drag queen in the world has done that.
And if you would like to see me perform Holding Out for a Hero at Drag Queens vs. Zombies, it's on at the 14th
of course.
and 15th.
Yes, it's a staple.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, invest.
And
then as soon as I've said that, done that song, my next line, because it was written ages ago, is I'm going to die before I get on Drag Race UK.
That. The room will be electric for that line.
And no other line. Silence.
Yeah, silence for the rest of it.
And then everyone will shit themselves with glee. Yes. The next cottage is Goldilocks' cottage, but they're there too late because the bears have eaten her.
Also, she is a child.
Yes.
He's looking for someone to marry.
We don't know in this portrayal. It could be an adult Goldilocks. Like in the Regent's Park Into the Woods, it was an adult Red Riding Hood.
Oh. They also talk about Gretel. Now, Hansel and Gretel are children.
Although, he does say... Barney's like, no, I'm going to the castle. And Otis is like, what about Gretel? Hansel? By Icon.
Bicon. Bicon.
The end of DragCon.
Yes.
I say, Bicon.
No, but you're the liar of season 5, so Bicon. A con artist.
Yes, but I'm going nowhere. I'm going to keep conning.
Conning the
I've
caterpillar.
swindled you out. Conning Huck. Oh, we're good at this, aren't we?
Oh, well.
Good.
we're certainly
proficient.
We certainly own microphones.
And 2 brain cells that we're banging together. The 2 brain cells are yours, but I'm just here.
Yes.
I provide the cocaine and the arseholes.
Our souls. Who else is our soul?
Make of our souls.
Yeah, we've been talking about our souls. What have you been thinking?
Fuck.
Oh, fuck. We made a terrible mistake.
God.
We made a horrible, nasty little joke.
Cut the cameras.
Cut the
Miriam.
Miriam! Save our souls. No!
That was very good.
Thank you.
Very good. We were like, we're going to have nothing to say about this episode. It's going to be dull as dishwater. And yet. Who would have thought by adding a little bit of cocaine and arseholes?
We got the party started.
Party started. This party started. That's what
Shirley Bassey.
Bassey, yeah. The scriptwriter for this episode of Quiz Gone By deserves a raise. Miriam, put your feet up and get the dildo out, hen. You've done a good job.
You have. Right.
Oh,
Did you see? Sorry. 'Cause we started
hot.
we started talking about Miriam Margolyes on this podcast where she did the Vogue cover. Have you seen Maggie Smith in the ad for Loewe?
Say that word again.
Loewe.
That was lovely.
Loewe.
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 I didn't know that was what it was for, but I have seen that picture of Maggie Smith.
Oh,
Maggie.
women.
They're just
good, aren't they?
nice.
They're just nice, yeah. It's all good stuff.
They get to the thorns, but Barney has nothing to cut them with because his manservant's not his manservant anymore.
Yes.
Kirsten arrives and reveals the deception.
Yes.
By Con.
Wait.
She challenges him to a fairy battle of doom. Dramatic
Right.
music.
Which she calls paper, scissors, stone. And he says, I don't know. Oh, no. And then says, I don't know what you call it round here, but we call it. And I was like, rock, paper, scissors.
Rock, paper, fucking scissors.
Who calls it paper, scissors, stone?
Idiots.
Is that a thing?
And they do it wrong as well.
What?
They go 1, 2, show.
No.
It's 1, 2, 3,
Three,
show.
show.
The amount of times I've tried to do that at like a brunch or an afternoon tea, Albert Hall, and people have just absolutely fucked it.
By doing too early.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, you've lost there. You've given the game away.
Impotent.
If you've got a very quick brain, which I don't think I have.
No
but,
brain cells.
No brain cells. But yeah, if you see someone go 1, 2, show, then and you're doing it proper 1, 2, 3 show, you can beat them.
Yeah.
Should we do it now?
Sure.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, show.
Bam.
Oh.
I got a stone.
Don't tell them. We gotta get them to the Patreon.
Oh shit.
I was scissors, Caitlin was stone. Rock.
If you want to join the Patreon we're fundraising to buy Kate some brain cells, so we can rub a few more together.
Or just some cocaine.
For
I've never
ourselves.
done cocaine.
Me neither.
You paused. It's not a bad thing. Well,
No.
it's illegal, but
Yeah, it is.
I don't think it's a moral failure.
No,
I did a
certainly
gig
not.
at the Hackney Empire for a certain East London gay bar.
You've told me about this.
I had a migraine come in, so I was going up and down all the dressing rooms being like, has anyone got any like paracetamol or ibuprofen? And they were like, no, we've got lots of cocaine though.
A few
And it
years-
sorted it right out. No, I didn't take
A
it.
few years ago at uni, my friend who I'm quite a straight edge person, I'd say. I don't take many risks. I'm quite risk averse.
Yeah.
And I had a friend who was also like that, and she went out, she took cocaine, and she came back, and she was like, "Oh, Caitlin, you must. Oh, you've got to.
You simply must.
Oh, you've got. Oh, I climbed over that fence in Soho Square, and I got lost." And I was like, I think possibly lamer than not doing cocaine is doing it once and be like, oh, it's brilliant. Oh, it's fantastic.
I went to the freezer aisle of a grocery store and put a bag of frozen chips on my head. I'm so crazy.
So crazy.
Crazy girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I don't think she's ever done it again.
Wow.
So
It's just not for me.
No, I'm already a bit erratic.
I'm awful and reckless
Yes.
without anything in me.
Mm.
What's in you? So I'm not gonna try and alter that too
No.
much. I'll have a drink.
Yeah. I feel like the identity of this podcast is not genuinely takes a lot of drugs.
Could you imagine if we were on cocaine doing this?
No.
Would the episodes be like 5 minutes long
I
or
think
6
so.
hours?
We talk pretty quick as it is.
We do, I'm sorry. But you can adjust the playback speed on most podcast apps.
Ah,
So if you want to listen to us at 0.75,
sure.
you can. If you want to listen to us at 1.5, which
God
is
bless.
how I often
Then
watch
you are
a
on
lot of
cocaine,
media.
I think.
Yes. Barney gets through the thorns,
Yes.
but he doesn't remember what Fern looks like. Classic man. So he just
Yep.
kisses every woman in the castle.
I hated this bit.
Kiss me. Kiss me.
This has aged like most of the things we review, to be honest.
Yes.
Like, yeah.
Joins the Pantheon.
Yes.
Kirsten wins the battle.
Mm-hmm.
Scissors, paper, fuck off. And
Yes.
puts him to sleep until he's kissed by a beautiful princess.
Why are these people? Why is that only power comas? Why is that your only thing? Why is that your go-to thing?
Get a job.
Yeah.
Get a hobby.
Get a hobby.
It's not comas.
Tell us about yourself. Well, my hobby is comas. I love comas.
I told everyone I was in a coma when I went to Drag Race.
Oh.
I didn't.
No.
I did a really good long game of never responding to anyone's texts for 10 years prior
Yes.
to it. So
I was
when
a victim
didn't
of that game.
No, I told you where I was going.
Yes,
I was
true.
like,
No.
get your rhinestone in
victim
hands
before.
out, Hen. Oh yeah, I'm just really bad at replying to
Yeah.
texts.
Awful.
But now I've spent an extended period of time without my phone. I've re-established my relationship with my phone and the fact that I can't be reachable and contactable every second of the day. Because back in the olden days, where people didn't have mobile phones, you had to be near your landline to be able to be reachable and contactable.
That being said, I will message you and then I'll check 10 hours later and you'll have done 7 tweets.
Yes.
That's done on your desktop.
I just don't understand WhatsApp.
Oh God, I was
I
talking
don't
to
like the colour of green on the WhatsApp.
Okay. I was talking to a Gen Z yesterday. Wait,
We're Gen Z.
technically.
We're Gen Zennial.
Yes. What is 13? Is that alpha?
That's just too fucking young to be
Too fucking
speaking
young.
to.
Neighbour. And she was talking about apps and she was like, oh God, only old people use WhatsApp. And I was like,
What do they use?
I don't think they message each other. They use Snapchat.
Snapchat?
has come back around, apparently.
No. Snapchat's evil. Snapchat's the worst one.
But also, I had a sudden thing of like, I wasn't using WhatsApp to be cool.
Practicality.
It's encrypted.
It's because some of our friends are selfish and won't get an iPhone.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Get an iPhone.
Yeah. Or a Google Pixel for the camera. We're not sponsored. We shouldn't be doing this.
No, but we could be.
Oh.
We will literally say anything.
Yes.
We're corporate shills.
Yeah.
I'm getting corporate chills.
Ah!
Barney finds Fern and kisses him. Kisses
Yep.
her. And she's like, 5 more minutes. And then she wakes, but then she eventually wakes up with bad breath and bedhead. Ha 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 ha. And everyone
He's
wakes
so
up.
picky. He's just
Why?
like, well, if it's to be believed, she is the first woman he has seen, dated, whatever.
First attractive woman.
Yeah.
First conforms to
Yeah.
cis-normative standards of beauty woman.
Exactly. And he's like, your hair's a bit messy. What
Have a fucking day off.
What are you bringing to the table?
Look in a mirror, Barney Harwood. To be fair.
No.
Not this. Bear behaving badly when he's a bit older.
You're like a bad boy. A bad bear.
A bad bear. I like a bitter and a sweet. Jesse Nelson. I Believe in a Thing Called Love plays.
Just listen to the rhythm of my heart.
Get down! We're at the wedding, and who's the vicar?
Who is the vicar?
Newsround icon.
Yes!
Lizo Mazimba.
I knew I recognised him.
It was great. Did you ever
Definitely.
watch that thing called? I don't know, but it was like he was in a pit, like a sewer, and he had to watch loads of videotapes of stupid. It was basically like a compilation thing,
Uh-huh.
and he was watching videos of stuff. And there was a really stupid one where people.
Did you find this on a very bad website?
This was on CBBC,
Oh.
where they were just watching stupid clips. I can't remember for the life of me what it's called, which is nothing like me.
It
But if you
is-
do know, please answer on a
It
postcard.
is ringing a bell, actually.
And
It's very
the
specific.
shoot, maybe the shoot, and he would live in this like pile of loads of VHS tapes, and then like, occasionally someone would come down and be like, "Oh, let's put it on." Similar to Gina's laughing gear,
I
which is Gina Yashere.
I love Gina Yashere so much. Icon, lesbian icon.
Yes.
Dicon.
Thank you.
Love her very much. Yeah, I watched her.
And she would also do a clip show.
Yes.
And it was similar to that. It was either on one of those, and it was a tennis match.
Uh-huh.
And they changed the to one person was going Lizo, and so Mazimba, Lizo, Mazimba, and that to me was the funniest thing.
That's amazing
in the world.
Yeah,
Mazimba. I loved it. And we're back after taking some more cocaine.
Yes.
Caelan sniffing. Who's here to play the wedding? The best wedding of all time, hosted by Lizo Mazimba and musical guest Asparagus. Busted! Glad I crashed the wedding. They crashed the wedding.
Yes.
Dani Harmer's loving it. I remember, I've got a distinct memory of Dani Harmer jumping around, fucking losing her mind to Busted, Crash the Wedding. And everyone loves it. I love it.
I feel like, do rock bands, pop rock bands still associate themselves with like children's TV anymore? Because to me, Busted are like a kids band. I know they're not, but like
they were,
I saw them through kids TV.
Yeah, and the Girl Guide Jamboree would go and see them.
Really?
My sibling went to like the Jamboree. This is what goes out to my girl guides. And they'd go and it would be like they try to be the Saturdays or Atomic Kitten, S Club, Busted,
is that a thing
McFly.
Anymore? I feel like everything's got a bit more adult.
I feel like BTS.
Do you know what I mean?
Is that? Are they more
the
towards...
one? I feel like if you get on like Britain's Got Talent and stuff like that.
Calabro.
What's that?
Never mind.
Okay.
I've not got time to explain Calabro to you. So it's 4 homosexuals.
Okay. Yeah.
Who sing Stars from Les Mis. And that's it, basically.
I'd watch that.
For an hour.
Oh.
A concert. They sing other songs.
I've met you, so that's basically the experience.
Out in the darkness.
A fugitive running.
Oh, we're trying to scrounge some free tickets to take Delicious to her first musical. And if anyone works for Les Mis or Wicked or The Lion King...
Has she still not been to one?
She's still not been to one. We're going to try and...
What's her dream musical
I think
see?
Wicked she wants to see.
I mean, that's a good choice.
I think she should go and see Six. That's a bit of her, but it's less... I think you need to have seen like
it's less of a trad
narrative musical.
Yeah, I think Les Mis or Wicked is a really good option.
Yeah.
Lion King is like, I feel like an amazing show, but it's quite... It's
after Circle of Life, though, you're kind of checking your watch, aren't you? Let's be honest.
Yeah.
That's the post-credits scene. We have Princess Trevor
meets Maleficent
and kisses Otis, and that's that.
And they're unironically happy together.
Queer.
Love that. And then we're watching it on YouTube.
Oh yes.
We cut to Gemma Hunt.
Yeah.
Bit of a Gemma Hunt.
Don't be such a Gemma Hunt. The CBBC channel presenter who was in this.
And she says, half those people aren't around anymore.
Because I think this must have been 2007 that they showed it. And we filmed this 4 years ago, and half those people are... Did you kill them?
Yeah. She got a bit of an attitude on her.
She bumped them off.
Yeah.
He done her in.
Yes.
And that's show business, kid.
Yeah.
Flop.
She also said, and that is a TV comedy gold.
She's right. She should say it.
Oh. She's misguided and she should shut up.
I think it was pretty camp.
I think it was awful.
But
quite camp.
I loved every second.
Yeah. Well, we haven't talked about pantomimes.
Just generally pantomimes. Let's talk about pantomimes generally.
Did you go and see pantomimes?
Yes, I was.
You were in. I saw you.
Yes, my lovely little picture of me in a pantomime.
Yeah.
Because they were all like, who wants to play the dame? And no one was saying anything. And I was like, well, fuck it. The show must go on. I'll be the dame. And they were like, we can get one of the girls to do it.
You're queer out of obligation to the theatre.
I was queer to fill a quota.
Yeah, and that's what made you queer.
Yes!
Running to time. A project must run to time.
I was like, we're going to be staying late at school if no one volunteers. They're going to be just sitting around waiting. And also, if someone's forced to do it, they're going to do it shit.
It's true.
Do it properly or not at all, please. And I was like, I'll do it bloody properly.
Yes.
And I remember I had a tiny little water pistol. Because I came on, I was really sad. It was Puss in Boots. My mum thinks it was Jack and the Beanstalk. Fake fan. Have a word. And I was like so sad. I was like, my house has been flattened. So I had a handkerchief and the little water pistol in the handkerchief. And I remember squirting everyone in the audience with it.
Oh, nice.
And then fucking losing their minds. I was like, this is my future.
Yes,
I'll do this forever.
Oh, I like it very much.
I'll do this for Ruth Pauline.
Yes.
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 And I went to see Panto, obviously.
Did you go to the Buxton?
The Buxton Opera House, where I took my nice pictures of my nice runway look that everyone else hated, even though I loved it.
Grapes.
No. Phantom
Oh,
of
the other
Opera.
one everyone else hated.
Narrow it down. Phantom of the Opera.
That was very nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And even if it's not your favourite of the week, it's clearly a progression.
All right.
It must be.
All right.
If it's not your favourite of the week, it's your favourite of my outfits so far, surely. It's the nicest one.
Yes.
Yes.
I thought the skirt was very pretty.
I love it.
I agree that the cape was a little bit jacket potato.
It didn't.
I think you should take it off sooner, but you know.
Well, it has. It's meant to look like mirrors. It's got like all the little mirror bits have got frames.
Oh, of course.
So it's like a hall of mirrors, and then
okay.
whap it off. But turns out you can just do shiny fabric for mirror, mirror.
Well, yeah.
You watch Pantos?
Yes, I used to go to the Swan Theatre in Worcester.
Oh.
Yes. And the distinct memory I have was when our drama teacher was the Dame. And that was a huge moment. And apparently he's not gay.
Well, I remember saying this in the interview that they didn't use, that a lot of Panto dames are more palatable because they're generally played by straight men.
Yeah. What I think, we didn't say this earlier, what I think this episode of Drag Race did really well, or this pantomime, this musical did really well, was pointing out that this is straight culture, that is so full of innuendo.
Yeah.
Oh, look, it's dick and pussy. That it's not appropriate for kids. If you're gonna like say drag or whatever isn't appropriate for kids, that certainly isn't. But we go to it every Christmas.
I remember going to see Aladdin at the Buxton Opera House.
Which is always handled very well in British culture,
especially in Buxton. And one of the lyrics, they were singing about how much he loved his camel. And I was like, and he said, from your camel head to your camel toe. Lovely piece of work. Oh, that is fantastic. Oh, yes.
Oh, that is good. Oh, yes.
Congratulations to you.
Me and my dad used to, every Christmas, watch, I think it was on for a few years in a row, watch the Julian Clary.
The ITV?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every time Julian Clary appeared, he went, poof, and my dad lost his mind. Laughed
funny, to be
like
fair.
Someone had a gun to his head. And I was like, what?
What does this mean?
What's going on here?
I love Julian Clary.
Are you watching Taskmaster?
No, because it's on exactly the same time as Drag Race.
Well, you simply must.
And
You
I
have time
contractual
during the
obligation.
week. 4OD exists.
Or whatever it's called now.
Oh, yeah, it's not that, is it? But whatever.
Oh,
the latest Taskmaster. We can talk about it on the Patreon.
Okay, we'll do that.
Or maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, we'll have a little chat. We're going to have a roundup of what we've watched. We've watched some spooky things.
Yes.
You can hear us talk about The Mummy. I know people want to hear us talk about The Mummy. We'll be
do
doing
they?
that. Yeah.
Oh.
We'll be talking about The Mummy on Patreon. And
Okay.
we'll talk about, what did you see?
I saw the new Susie Eddie Izzard.
Too many Zs.
Dr. Jekyll.
Oh.
I'll save it for the Patreon.
And I rewatched Theatre of Blood with Vincent Price and
I've
Drag
never
King
seen
Diana
it.
Rigg, which is incredible.
Diana Rigg,
R.I.P.
Oh.
Vincent Price.
Vincent Price.
We'll talk about that on the Patreon, which you can join us on at patreon.com/queers. We do episodes early, ad-free, so much bonus nonsense.
Yes.
And you're also, of course, helping to support an independent queer podcast.
And we're going to get Kate some brain cells.
I want some brain cells. Or just some arseholes. Because we're not doing cocaine. Icing sugar.
Icing sugar.
Icing sugar on arseholes.
Icing sugar on our souls.
Our hearts, our minds, our souls. You can also subscribe wherever you find your podcasts.
Yes.
Leave a rating and a review because it does very much help us out. Tell a friend.
Tell an enemy.
Tell Kirsten O'Brien.
Do.
We love her. On Smart.
Oh, yeah. On balance, yeah. I probably do love her.
Tell Connie Huck.
Yeah.
We were
oh my God,
completely nice about Connie Huck.
I love Connie Huck.
Tell Cush Jumbo. We didn't even talk about Cush Jumbo.
We
Who's
did.
fucking great.
She
She
looked fabulous.
She looked fabulous. And she's in Torchwood.
As who?
Yasmin Finney. Saran Jones. Cush Jumbo. The Whoniverse. They were trying to fucking finish me off.
Wait. Oh, the voice of the TARDIS.
The person of the TARDIS.
The The TARDIS.
The body, TARDIS body. My body's like a TARDIS.
Bigger on the inside.
There's so much cocaine you could fit in my arsehole. An infinite amount. Don't tell the police. You can tell Cush Job, you can tell Connie Huck, but you can't tell the fucking police.
Kush!
Good Cush.
A real good Kush.
It's the good Cush. It's the Darla store. How good can it be? Fine reference, but back to being millennial. Never mind.
Speak for yourself.
You can follow me at the Kate Butch on everything.
And you can follow me at a Caitlin Powell.
And we're at Quiz Gone By on everything.
Yes.
Everything.
We've also got a TikTok, which we will post things on.
We will, but
yeah.
You can watch big TikToks on Patreon. Big talks.
Oh, yes, of course.
You can watch us in real life is what we do. We're looking down
Just
the camera
trust
right now at you.
The clips are fucking funny.
Trust the process.
Yes.
And the rest shall follow.
Yeah.
We'll see them next week. Snatch game.
How exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if we've not decided not sure what we're doing yet.
I might be a poll. Or I might not. We also have polls on the Patreon.
Oh, yes. Poll.
Yes.
Polly
Oh.
Icon.
Polly Icon.
Tell Polly Icon. They're just fucking shit drag name.
Right.
What are they doing?
I have no idea.
Pricking.
Keep walking the runway one last time.
Keep what? R.I.P. Banksy. She's like a needle. She's sharp.
Sharp, pointy.
It's all making sense.
Yes.
We'll see you next time.
And until then,
keep walking the runway one last time. Bye.
Bye.